Every year, the elves work overtime to make all the toys that Santa delivers to good little boys and girls around the world. But sometimes he needs a little help. That's why Santa calls on his old friend, master toy maker, Bob Whitmore. Now, let's spend some time at Bob Whitmore's Toy Shop.
Well, hello. Hi there, kiddos. Bob Whitmore here. And boy, you know I'd be awfully lonely if you didn't stop by the old toy building to talk with me. I've been getting lots of calls, not only from down there at that radio station building, down there in the trailer, but also from a lot of people. And the thought occurs to me that you may not know how a telephone is built. Now, we've got a lot of stuff we've got to jam into today. Remind me after a while, I want to call Lou Philpott, my supplier, the man who doesn't seem to send me everything. I want to invite Lou to a party, and then I'm going to try to call Santa again. I'm getting downright disgusted. I am just ready to bite nails because I try to get old Sandy on the phone every day, and some clown up there at that switchboard always says, "No, Bob, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we can't find him." But anyway, today we're going to make a telephone. We're going to be the Alexander Graham Bell of the 90s. So here we go. I'm going to head out now back to the workshop, and I'll meet you back there, and we will make a telephone. Now, here we go.
Before we join Bob Whitmore in his workshop, here's a reminder for boys and girls. Electric tools such as saws and drills are for big folks, moms and dads, and master toy makers like Bob Whitmore. Remember, play it safe, and let adults handle all big tools.
Well, hi there, kiddos. We're back here in the workshop, and I'm going to get my small hand tools here because today we're going to make one of the most important gadgets you could have, and that's a telephone. Now, what we did is I went out and bought a phone. I figured that'd give me a head start. And first of all, we'll turn it's called the chassis, the body of the phone upside down, and we want to put a little slot in here because that's where the wires have to be stuck through. Wait a minute. I tell you what, I need to get a bigger hole in there. Just a minute. Let me get my drill out here. There's these tools. These tools are so handy. Let's drill a hole in the phone here. Okay. Now, let's stick the wire. Ouch! Oh, I shocked myself. Gosh darn, did you see that flash of light? It came through here like the Hindenburg. But I can't get a dial tone now. Wait a minute. Hello? Hello? No, this thing is deader than a doornail. I just can't... Oh, hi, Debbie. What's up?
The phone company wants to know if you're playing with the wires. Half the city's out.
Playing? Ooh. By the way, did you see that flash of light?
No, but the light dimmed.
Everything dimmed. Oh, phew. I think I'll call Lou and see if I hope I didn't mess up everything on his side of town. I'll tell you what, I'll meet you up front.
When was the last time you had a rich, delicious, greasy, cheese-filled hamburger just like the ones they used to make at Kramer's drugstore? Well, your chance is back to savor the incredible treat you remember from your childhood, when bags of burgers didn't have writing on them, when the grease sopped through, when the smell permeated your dad's Buick, and the shakes were so thick you could turn them upside down and they never fell out. Well, the golden age of burgers is back at Bouncing Bob Bingo's Burger Balloon. Yes, the same charbroiled flame that lifts Bob's balloon into the sky broils the burgers that are quickly making him famous. Then he descends to give yet another neighborhood the thrill of a lifetime. Bouncing Bob Bingo's Burger Balloon is the newest thing in food, and half the fun is trying to figure out where he's going to land. Remember, it's worth the wait, but you can call Bouncing Bob on his cell phone. The number is Crawford 3402. The food that's out of this world until the balloon lands. It's Bouncing Bob Bingo's Burger Balloon. And remember, in just a few months, Bob is launching a second balloon that will also sell veal on a stick.
Look let's get Lou Philpott on the phone here.
Philpott's Toy Parts.
Hello, Louis.
Bob Whitmore?
Well, hi there. Say, I want to invite you to the big party.
Party? I love parties.
We're having a party. Now, it's going to be an odd party. You know, the problem is all the elves and everyone up there at Santa's village are so busy
Yeah.
that we're going to have the party after Christmas.
I think that makes sense.
A lot of stores, you know, they have sales after Christmas sales.
And you're going to have an after-Christmas party.
After Christmas party. And
That's a great idea.
Want a little suggestion from you. You seem to be the expert. You seem to be kind of a sage, an oracle, a person who has a vast amount of knowledge, kind of a cornucopia of information, a person who's a plethora, just a regular digit head.
Get around, son.
I've heard that. Now, Lou, I'm just wondering if we have 200 people there, half of whom are elves, and the others are just workers, people such as myself, hangers-on sluggos like you, get invited.
Getting free food, yes.
Yes, I just wondered how much bologna should we have?
I think we'll have plenty of bologna.
How about, you need some Braunschweiger, bratwurst, little apple pie, little rhubarb. Wouldn't that be good? Rhubarb pie with lot of Cajun mustard on top.
I don't know if you'll have much of a crowd for that sort of food there, Bob. Normally they're kind of, cocktail weenies and potato chips kind of people.
How about punch, though? We could have punch.
We can have punch, yes. I think a good apple cider punch would be very good.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? It's so cold up here this time of year.
A little bit of warm cider would be very good.
Well, listen, could you send me over a menu there? You know my address. That other stuff showed up.
Yeah, we had the 1, 2, 3, 4 Strawberry Lane.
Salisbury
Lane. I'm
No,
sorry,
you're going to send that stuff to the city dump again. I just know it. But thanks, Lou. And as we always
happy
say,
holiday, Bob.
At least. I'm sorry, I got busy. I haven't opened many of these yet. Let's get this one open here. It says, Dear Santa, I'll make sure the old man gets these. This is from Larry Mark. No, just Larry Mark. I guess his last name is Mark. Larry, Larry, this might be a toughie. Larry says he wants a cow. Well, let's check down the post office, see what other requests they got.
South Norfolk Post Office.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Bob.
Say, Bob, Oh, you knew who I was. Yeah, I'm ringing you up here to see if you got any letters over there you could share with us.
Well, yeah, it's amazing you got through. Up until about 5 seconds ago, no one could get through.
Well, why was that?
Well, Phil Wilfner over here said that the phones were out in half the city.
Gee, I wonder what caused that. Listen,
I don't know.
Now that I've gotten through, could you put someone on? I'm dying to hear some more letters.
Sure, well, I hope you'll be okay. Here you go.
Okay.
Well, hello there. We got some more letters out of Santa's mailbag for you. First one's from St. Michaela Galvin of Magdalen, Massachusetts. Says she wants about 4,000 thank you cards. She says she's retired from teaching and wants to mail the cards to all her students. I guess the ones that graduated already. Yeah, that's a noble gesture, I suppose. And Carl Kramer, Atwater, California, says he'd like a year's pass to the nearby aircraft museum. He says he'd spend every day there if he could get in more cheaply. Well, that's a nice thing to do, go visit the airplanes. I'm sure they appreciate it. Okay, call us tomorrow. We'll have some more letters out of Santa's mailbag.
Boy, I hope they do get that mail up to that Santa Claus building, because the denies is running out. Listen, we'll try calling Santa in just a minute.
You're listening to Bob Whitmore's Toy Shop on the Shrivikman Radio Network.
Well, let's give old Santa Claus a call.
Hi, Santa Claus's house.
Well, hi there, nice lady.
Oh, Bobby, how are you, sweet? Hey, I got your postcard.
You did?
Yes, it's precious.
Well, thank you. I thought, you're doing such good work down there, unlike those other sluggos.
Yes, I've had a lot of trouble. We get so much seasonal help. Chauncey, put that down. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. He has problems.
Well, is he Mr. Chauncey Rose?
Yes, you know him?
Well, yeah, he and I went to school together. I just can't seem to...
I had no idea you were that old.
Well, he was a class ahead of me. Actually, I was in a class by myself, but we won't talk about that.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind, Bob.
Well, listen, nice lady, could you attempt...
Oh, in just a twinkle of an eye. Hold on to your girdle.
Twinkling of an eye.
Santa Barbara Police Department.
Oh, no. The last time we tried, we got the Santa Ana Water Department. Now we got the Santa Barbara Police?
This is the Santa Barbara Police Department. What's your problem?
Sir, the only problem I've got is I've been trying to reach Santa Claus the past month, and every time I get plugged, boy, I tell you, since the disinfectant of the phone company, you can't get through to anybody.
I'm sorry, this is Santa Barbara Police Department.
Well, in that case, then, all I want's the facts, nothing but the... I tell you what, can I report a lost dog?
Yes, sir.
You know, I have this terrible feeling that I may be 100 years old before I ever get to talk to Santa. Well, goodbye, kiddos.
Remember to join us again when it's time again for another visit to Bob Whitmore's Toy Shop.
Bob Whitmore's Toy Shop is heard only on the Shrevigman Radio Network and only on this YouTube channel.